MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air tonight. Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Milwaukee Brewers. The Pirates have won 5 games in a row. They'll look for number 6 right after this. Jimmy Nelson is on the mound for the Brewers in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's really struggled lately. ERA over 5 in his last 3 starts, so he's going to have to really improve on that one. Too many base runners, too many hits, and too many walks. He needs to get off to a good start and maybe throw up a 0 in the first inning.
Digging in now, Christian Brummett. He enters play at number 6 in National League batting average. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Underway in America's Dairyland as the first pitch of the night is taken for ball 1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. They come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today. Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
So the next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Randy Wiggins. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Kloof has a beat on it. Makes the play, 1 away. A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, this team has been putting up a lot of runs lately. From top to bottom, just swinging the bat super nice. Pass the baton mentality. Guys not trying to do too much, trusting in the teammates behind them.
Up next for the Buccos, Tyler Wiggins. First at bat for him as he enters play number 3 in the National League batting race. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Well, this lineup's been good all season so far. They've looked especially dominant as of late. What's been clicking in particular for them lately, guys?
Yeah, I don't think we can be surprised. They're on fire right now. Continuing a hot start, Matty, no doubt. They've stayed strong. They've come out of spring training with one goal in mind, that's to get to the postseason. Strong starting rotation, a lineup that doesn't quit. The guys seem to really rally around each other, and they got one of the strongest bullpens in the game.
All even now, 2-2. Here now the 2-2. He's running again. Hit hard back up the middle. The tag, and they got him at second. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 1 hit's all they get. And now the Brewers will get their first cuts. No score. Dan Wiggins will be on the bump for game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, listen, when you can go 7 full innings like he did, I know he got a no decision in his last start, but it was a real solid performance. If he continues to pitch like that, the wins are going to start coming.
Next for Milwaukee, Carlos Gomez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. It's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. He takes a high fastball for a strike. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today. Well, clearly this guy doesn't need many warm-up pitches because he's 98 miles an hour in the first inning. Newsflash to the offense, they better get it going.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. Grounded down the third baseline. On the backhand, he knocks it down. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Second baseman, Scooter Jeanette.
Stepping into the box, Scooter Jeanette. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Jeanette hits right-handed pitching very well. Makes a lot of contact, but he generally isn't known for displaying a lot of power. You'll see a lot of line drives and ground balls from him in these situations.
Yeah, I almost think he has too good of hand-eye coordination, Matty. Sometimes maybe just attacks that pitch that's not there to do major damage with, but could just drive it up the middle the other way and take his knock, and that's what he's been able to do.
This one's down to third. There's one. On to first, and they get the double play. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, you got to love what Jonathan Lucroy does for this offense. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Ready now, Robin Yount. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
And that's through for a hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Here's a look over to first. And a dive, but he's back in. First pitch of the at-bat. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walk him flat out.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Fourth home run for him on the season. And the Brewers move out in front now 2-0.
See the center fielder tracking the ball the entire way. He thought he had it, and he might tell you he should have had it, but he just couldn't bring it back into the yard. Sometimes it's a game of inches, folks.
Standing in now, Fred McGriff. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Brummett has a beat on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. But the Brewers do get two on this two-run home run. We'll head to the top of the second. It's 2-0 Milwaukee. So here's the cleanup hitter, Roberto Clemente. And he's seen his numbers on the rise here over the last 5 games or so.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
pitch up and in, keeping him honest. 1-1. And there are our umpires for this one. Working balls and strikes will be Mr. Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. High pop up. Yount waits on it. 1 down.
So here's how the Brewers are positioned defensively. And let's take a look at Carlos Gomez. The former Gold Glover is an igniter for his team. Has made some of the most dramatic catches in recent years. Let's see if he makes one today.
Now at the plate, Christopher Wiggins, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. Right over the middle, knee high. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Stepping in now, Curtis Wiggins, and he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Wiggins is penciled into the lineup in the outfield in this one, but he could often be found playing the infield at shortstop.
Yeah, Matty, this guy's got some of the best hands in the game. It doesn't matter. Shortstop, second base, you could pretty much put him wherever you want in the infield. Premium defender, up the middle defender. Looks to help out the pitching staff any way he can.
Plouffe on the move. And that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. They trail it here 2-0. In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings. Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And Lucroy behind the ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. The 2-2 hit down the third base line, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And diving into the numbers on this team, the one thing that jumps off the page is the fact that these guys can flat play D. The highest fielding percentage in the league. Something to focus on today when you're watching this one.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Chris Davis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called up and the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly enjoy this game and get paid for all the hard work. And this is the start of it. The arbitration process allows these guys to finally start making some real dollars in this game.
The 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Wiggins is there. 2 down.
Batting eighth, right fielder, Trevor Plouffe.
So striding forward now, Trevor Plouffe will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, I don't know what happened in between innings, but he went down that tunnel with a few of his teammates and some coaches and found a way to regroup because he's been really good this second inning. After going out in the first, I thought it was going to be a super short outing.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Popped him up. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Striding into the box, Brian Brummett, 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the 3rd. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard on the ground to first. And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues, middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
Into the box now, Scott Gifford. And you can see great numbers over the past few games. Before the first pitch, a check at first. Runner back standing. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Brummett gets his lead at first. Nobody out. The 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. He's running. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. So a chance here to perhaps get on the board for the first time as he's into scoring position on the stolen base. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Looked to me like he had the right idea with the swing on that pitch, and he just didn't get the bat through the zone in time. The pitch was away. He let it get deep, maybe trying to take it the other way, but it got too deep and was by him by the time his barrel could get in the correct position.
First delivery to him on the way. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Runner at second here with 1 man out. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. Plouffe has a beat on it. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he'll go ahead and take third on the fly ball to right, so he's 90 feet away now with 2 men gone.
Center fielder, Christian Brummett.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Christian Brummett, runner in scoring position with two gone. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. Set to deliver the 0-1. Tapped up the third base line. And he is in there. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now.
You know, Dero, there's a school of thought that says, hey, never dive into first base, but that dive just bought himself a base hit.
Yeah, I didn't go to that school, Dan. I was known for diving into first base. I'll tell you what, they'll say all the right things like, oh, the ball beats you there, you get there faster if you run instead of dive. When you smell a knock, it's tough not to just want to dive at that bag like a chocolate donut.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins. He swings and misses. Throw down. Not in time as he steals second. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on Show Track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And it's 1-1.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you've got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And it's 1-2. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Just trying to freeze him with the fastball there. Pretty close. It's 2-2. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the two-hole hitter.
And that misses, ball four. So it's first and second now with two out.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
Ready for another chance, Tyler Wiggins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Pirates get just the one, and that's all. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Brewers 2 and the Pirates 1. So now the Brewers pitcher, Jimmy Nelson, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Jimmy Nelson.
First offering on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
Here's Carlos Gomez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. The 0-1. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Back-to-back breaking balls. He just missed that one right there, fouling it away. Do not expect a third.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. Brummett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Young.
Digging in to try it again, Robin Young. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. And now the skipper wants to play him to pull. He's given the signal to shift his outfielders to the left side. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Leaves a slider right over the middle. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball one. Takes a knee-high fastball.
That's a real good job of going back-to-back fastballs right there. Most of the time, a hitter will see a fastball in the inside half of the plate, and they'll just think, well, this pitch.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Milwaukee leaves one. They lead it 2-1. Leading off the inning, Roberto Clemente, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. Tried to hold back, but this is popped up. Lucroy is under it. He's got it one away.
Now batting, left fielder, Christopher Wiggins.
Striding in once again, Christopher Wiggins. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. A bouncer to the left side. Reese takes it in. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the fourth.
Now batting, shortstop, Curtis Wiggins.
Coming to the plate now, Curtis Wiggins. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. The 1-0. Is a fastball down below the knees.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop. Now the pitch. Now here's the check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Now batting, catcher,
Oh, man, that check swing was about as close as they get. Tough call for the umpire, but it goes the batter's way this time, and he draws the walk.
In now, Brian Brummett. Pitch out. Nothing doing. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Now a move over to first, and the runner will get back standing. 1 run on 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runners on the move for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
It'll be interesting if he comes in the zone aggressively again here. With the base open, he doesn't have to.
The 3-1 pitch. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Pirates leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Reese will lead things off here in this 1-run contest. First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. Looks at a slider over the outer half for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Brummett is after it, and he makes the throw to first. Reese is retired, and there's 1 away.
Good job of getting him to chase the ball in the dirt right there. Hey, also credit the catcher for keeping it close and finishing it off with a good throw to first. That's harder than it looks, but big league catchers make it look easy sometimes.
Into the box now, Fred McGriff. He swings and lines it to left, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
Number 20, Jonathan Lucroy.
In now, Jonathan Lucroy. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
And he takes a big swing at that one as this one's lifted high in the air and deep out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot for Jonathan Lucroy. 4th home run for him on the season, and it gives the Brewers a 3-1 lead.
Well, he was on cruise control, just needing 1 more out to get out of the inning, but he came up with a plan. Base is empty. He didn't have to think about shooting one to the opposite field or shortening the swing to move the runners. He just wound up and let her rip. A solo shot is the result.
Here's Chris Davis now. 0-1 the count. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
When you're facing a guy with this many pitches in his repertoire, I say throw everything out. 0-2, he's sitting fastball.
Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now. The 1-2. It's a fastball that misses.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Hard hit ball to second, and the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
I mean, that has to frustrate the guy on the mound right there. You get him down 0-2, no put-away pitch, works the count back to neutral, and is able to mix in a base hit. Nice job.
Here's Trevor Plouffe standing in. Fouled away. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And that misses 1-1.
You know, guys, these hitters have had some great looks at that slider so far, and clearly they're all on the same page. The plan is simple. Lay off that slider and make him bring up something straight in the strike zone.
1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Davis, the runner at first with 2 gone. To third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers get 1 thanks to the efforts of Jonathan Lucroy. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Milwaukee. Leading off the inning, Scott Gifford, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Pitch popped up, and no one will get this one. Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Strike 2 called, and it's full 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. Count still full, 3-2. The 3-2 one more time. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Davis going back, and that one is gone. A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Buccos have made this a 3-2 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup, so a home run, a solo home run right here, is not the end of the world.
The batter.
Stepping in now, Dan Wiggins. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out. Standing in, Christian Brummett, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Belt high and right down the middle for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Hit hard on the ground to first. That's through. Another base hit for him. He's 3 for 3.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
Into the box, Randy Wiggins, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. Missed with a breaking ball. He broke out the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat and mouse game continues on.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Runner goes for second. Pitch swung on and missed the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Gomez has a read on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. 1 in the inning for the Pirates on the home run. And as the Pittsburgh TV guys like to say, clear the deck. Cannonball coming. Halfway home tonight from Miller Park. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Jimmy Nelson. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's in there for strike 1. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
These are the at-bats that can just flat out frustrate you. You go up there with a plan to work the count, and now you find yourself down 0-2 scratching your head because every quadrant's open for the pitcher now.
And a changeup swung on and missed for the first down.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there. The straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Set to deliver the 0-1. And a fastball just a bit high. Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. No hits to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Line towards center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Gone in order are the Brewers, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. Ready once again, Tyler Wiggins. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Wiggins.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss on a nice biting slider.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his bat and gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one, because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
Outside, 2-1. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Gomez is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Standing in now, Roberto Clemente, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a high fastball for a strike. 3-2s are scored here in inning number 6. Slapped hard the opposite way. Davis is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
Boy, talk about getting into some rough luck. That was an absolute bullet to the outfield that gets caught, and he would have represented the tying run.
Striding in once again, Christopher Wiggins. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. Missed with a breaking ball. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
3-0 now. 2 out, nobody on. A 3-1 count to the left fielder of the Bucks.
Got to believe he had the green light in that situation. 2 outs, 3-0 count. This guy can certainly handle the bat. That's a perfect situation to let him loose. But I love the fact that he's keyholed in a certain area, and it wasn't what he was looking for.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Sliding stop by Jeanette. How about that? Down in order go the Pirates. They trail 3-2. Stepping in, Robin Yount. He singled and later scored back in the first, making him 1 for 2 so far.
Robin Yount.
Looks like the corner infielders are guarding the lines now, trying to prevent anything from getting by them for extra bases. Drilled to the left side. And that finds its way through for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here. His second hit tonight. And with that, we'll take a look at the current Milwaukee leaderboard to find that his total is currently tops on the roster in that department. Pee-wee Reese will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Clemente moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley for out number 1.
The batter, third baseman, Fred McGriff.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Fred McGriff. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First things first, here's the throw over. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. Here comes the first pitch. Fastball that just misses inside. Yount stands at first with one out. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Two and 0 count. Here it comes. A changeup that catches the corner for strike one.
That's an impressive pitch right there. If you're willing to throw a changeup on 2-0, that tells me that's a pitch you feel really confident with.
Throw over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
He's had command of his pitches all day, hasn't walked a soul, but we find ourselves in a 3-ball count here. Want to see how aggressive he gets in the zone.
Set. Here's the 3-1. Full count now. Popped him up, but this will land untouched. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Another full count pitch home, and he fouls this one off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
In is the catcher, Jonathan Lucroy. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Count even now at 1-1. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Ground ball right side. That's through for a base hit, his 2nd of the ball game. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. In now, Chris Davis. As he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Two down, runners at first and second. Takes a knee-high fastball. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch grounded to first, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Brewers strand a couple. They're up 3-2. Back here at Miller Park in Milwaukee. We're on to the 7th now with the Brewers out on top. If you're joining us late, good time to get caught up as there's our game summary to this point. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Jonathan Broxton will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Billy Burns is into the ball game as well, as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Number 5, Billy Burns.
First pitch on its way. High pop up. McGriff shading to his right. Makes the play, 1 away.
Every pitcher loves to get quick outs, right? How about that? 1 pitch, 1 out, a pop-up to start the inning.
Ready for another chance, Brian Brummett. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a strike. Broxton, a 6'4" right-hander. He was taken in the 2nd round during the 2002 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch, and it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. McGriff moving to his left. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 12, Scott Gifford.
Digging in once again, Scott Gifford.
The last at bat, Matty B, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
He's set. Here it comes. Fouled off. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 home. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hit back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw won't get him.
Yeah, nobody on right there, Dan. 2 outs. It's not every day you see a guy pick him up and put him down like him getting down to first base right there. Bought himself a base hit.
Well, I'd say what, there's a couple of things you can do. It doesn't take a lot of talent to hustle, and it doesn't take talent to be on time. And he hustled out of the box, turned what could have been a ground out to end the inning into an infield single.
Bart Wiggins will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 19, Bart Wiggins.
And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0 misses, ball 2.
And the reason he's working away so much here is because he's got that big hole on the right side of the infield to worry about. With the first baseman holding the runner on, it's always smart to pitch into the defense you have behind you.
There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Gifford at second with 2 down. Well, they let him go there, but he missed it for strike 1. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled away. Check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3 and the inning is over. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning stretch time upcoming here in Wisconsin. It's the Brewers 3 and the Pirates 2.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Pittsburgh, number 59, Jamie Fletcher.
Ready for another shot now. Trevor Plouffe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Trevor Plouffe.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. The 2-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate. And the count holds at 2-2. Back up the middle. Wiggins ranging up the middle. And a spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first down.
Up next for Milwaukee, left fielder, Billy Burns.
Next for Milwaukee, Billy Burns. He's newly entered into the ball game, so this will be his first trip to the plate here in inning number 7. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that pitch catches the inside corner. Behind 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Here's Carlos Gomez. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. The 0-1 on its way. And this is chopped foul at the plate. He's in the hole now, down 0-2. Here's the 0-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Two balls and 2 strikes to Carlos Gomez. The 2-2. Here's a swing and a high pop up, drifting toward the third base dugout. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Milwaukee, but they still lead it 3-2. Martin Berger will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
Martin Berger.
So the Pirates batting order turns over and set to go. Christian Brummett, he singled his last time up.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Burns will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 1. 8th inning for Milwaukee with the Brewers out on top in this one as you get a look there at the line score and how we got to this point. Up next for the Buccos, Randy Wiggins. First pitch coming. Here it is. Missed with a slider. The set and the 1-0 pitch. It's swung on and missed. Strike one. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. And that fastball's too much for him there. 1-2.
That pitch just had too much velocity on it for you to catch up to that. Unless you're cheating to a high fastball above the belt and you're all in, I say you got to find a way to lower your sights or it's going to be a tough game.
The 2-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout will be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Into the box now, Tyler Wiggins. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 1-0 count. Here it is. 1 ball, 1 strike, the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Burns is there, and that retires the side. 1-2-3 go the Pirates. Still a 3-2 ball game. Here's the second baseman, Scooter Gennett. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Scooter Gennett.
From the stretch. Tough slider down low for a strike. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Jeanette has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Oh, and 2 count. Here's the pitch. And the changeup is way low that time.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch. The 0-2 good changeup with some depth.
Sent on the ground out to second. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
The batter, the shortstop, Robin Young.
Digging in and looking for more, Robin Young. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Number 14 on the season, and it gives the Brewers a 4-2 lead. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Stepping in now, Pee Wee Reese, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Wiggins is over, and he tucks it away for the second out.
Now batting, first baseman, Fred.
Digging in to try it again, Fred McGriff. Here comes the first pitch. Popped him up. But this will land untouched. 2 out, nobody on. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Here it comes, 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Here comes another 0-2. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air into shallow left center. Wiggins calls for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. But the Brewers get a run, and it comes here on the long ball. Last chance coming up for the Pirates, and Milwaukee's taking a 4-2 lead. Jake McGee comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. Kicking off the top of the ninth, Roberto Clemente. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he chased up and out of the zone, a swing and a miss.
You know, that can really be an effective pitch to a guy that has a lot of pop. They're up there looking for a fastball up in the zone, so if you can place it a little above it, they have a hard time getting the barrel up there.
Line drive to left. And call that a nice clean base hit, his first of the game. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Well, you're usually in this situation looking for a bloop and a blast. He didn't want to bloop it, and he hit a missile, bringing the tying run to the plate. Let's see if they can capitalize.
Into the box, Christopher Wiggins, and it's fouled away. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a snap throw to first, and the runner back easily. Clemente aboard here at first with nobody out. Now that's popped up on to first, and it's dropped. And as a result, they won't get anybody on the play. Wow.
Wow, as we take another look, I have to wonder if the first baseman just kind of took it for granted. Next thing you know, he drops the ball, and the runner's safely aboard. He's not going to be happy with himself about that one.
In now, Curtis Wiggins, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. For the current campaign, Wiggins sitting under 300, but not by a lot. And as pitchers go, that's really an impressive number.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
2-0 count, the pitch, a swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Taken, strike 2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
At the plate, Brian Brummett. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Up around the face.
When you're hitting in a situation like this, you have to find a way to slow your heart rate down. The pitcher's the one with all the pressure. You're looking to keyhole something middle of the plate and drive some runs.
And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. Here he comes on 2-0. Swing and a little tapper, but it gets foul. The 2-1 home. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled at the plate. Now another 2-2. Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? To second for 1. On to first, but not in time. It's a fielder's choice and an RBI.
Yeah, that's always a tough turn because it usually takes a long time to develop, and someone has to go over to first to cover. This time, they just get the one.
Standing in now, Scott Gifford. Fastball here as they'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The 1-0. Offered at and missed for the first strike.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in jam.
But the runner's back easily. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Hard liner towards short. Well, this is pulled in by the shortstop.
Now batting, Pittsburgh, James Fletcher.
Edward Arnold will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line.
Number 24, Edward Arnold.
And he'll step off and fire to the bag. Back in standing. A ball and no strikes. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Arnold brings in a batting line above the 450 mark. Do not sleep on his at-bats, folks.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400.
He brings it in, and the Brewers come back to even up this series at a game apiece as this ball game is over.
Hey, we were really treated to a good one today. Bottom of the 8th proved to be the difference, though, and a good job here in the 9th to close the book on this one.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Milwaukee jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Jimmy Nelson earns his first win of the season. Jake McGee closes the door for the save, his 10th. So that's a wrap here tonight. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, we're all thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.